my friends. So first off, a bit of apology for the complete mess in the background in my office here. These piles of boxes and stuff, it's not just leftovers from Christmas. I've been purchasing a bunch of stuff as I've tried to transition my life to USB-C, because I kind of realized in this video here, the Eureka Dunes, which is a fantastic, fun trip. If you haven't seen the video, go click the top right corner or wherever in the screen here. Go click on it, check it out. So on that trip, just after Thanksgiving, I realized a couple of stupid things I was doing. First off, this is my old trusty power brick, OUTXE, whatever the company that is. This has been great. 16,000 milliamp hours is enough to charge my cell phone probably 2, 3, 4 times. It's fantastic. But what I was doing basically is I have to charge this very slowly by mini USB. And then I take it up in the rooftop tent with me and I charge my cell phone with this overnight is how I do things. And so I realized the only device I was using a mini USB cable for was this. The only device. And so I could get rid of one of the multitude of USB standard cables that I had in my kit by upgrading this thing to get rid of, again, just remembering the 3, 4, 5 different types of USB cables I need to bring with me just by upgrading this. Fantastic. Second thing I realized, I was actually transferring a couple hundred gigs of video files from my dash cam through my laptop into an external drive. This is a USB-C enclosure with just a 2.5-inch SSD inside it. Nothing special inside. But the cable I was using was this, a nice little braided USB-C cable. I got this probably a couple of years ago when I got my Galaxy S10e, which was my first USB-C device in my kit. And it was tragically slow, only about 100 megabytes per second. It was not anything else in the puzzle. It was this freaking cable that was slowing things down. So we're going to talk about cables. We're going to talk about a flashlight I purchased, a new power brick, other bits and pieces. We're going to go through all that. If you want, just jump ahead to links on my product recommendations. Go look in the video description down below. I'll have links there to wherever I purchased it from, wherever pieces. And this is not really a real comparison review. I didn't buy or source multiple different power bricks or whatever. I'm just a guy, right? I just researched on Amazon and other places and searched and tried to find cables that will do the job, a nice handheld flashlight that will do the job that's USB-C, as well as a power brick, etc. So let's start with cables. I know they're boring. Let's start with cables, and then we'll roll forward from there. First off, good old USB-A to USB-C. That does kind of handicap things a little bit, but there's still a lot of uses where I need USB-A and basic Amazon Basics cable. Actually, I found to really kind of be a nice solution. Comes in 2 different sizes, multiple colors, and it supports full 10 gigabit per second transfers, and also a decent power rate. So it has a Super Speed Plus support, as well as a good power rate, and these have been good. I bought a good handful of these to go ahead and handle that stuff. But USB-C to USB-C gets a little more interesting. There are a multitude of standards. USB-C has actually been out for a while, but if you want the best, baddest, awesome cable, it has 100 watts of power delivery capability. It can go up to 20 gigabit per second. What you're looking for is USB, where is it here in the description? USB 3.1 Gen 2 by 2, or sometimes these are called USB 3.2. These are currently the best, fastest, awesome cables you can buy. I liked this company here, QCE, whoever these folks are, and they come in 4 different sizes, and they have been fantastic, and they were really fast. I plug in one of these drives, and now I can do 400 megabytes per second as opposed to 100 megabytes per second. Oh my God, a transfer of 100 gigs of files takes, minutes instead of hours. It's really a huge difference. Let's go on to power bricks. So I wanted something basically a lot like my old one. Ruggedized, waterproof, solar panel, kind of a backup flashlight on the back. This is 4 LEDs on the back here. A nice solid little device, maybe a little bit larger, but not significantly. I didn't want to go crazy. Didn't want it to be too heavy and too big. This thing is 16,000 milliamp hours. I guess more rationally, it's 16 amp hours. So I searched all over Amazon, could not find anything at all that would match that spec, with, of course, USB-C power delivery added in. Finally found this company, ToughTested, and ordered up one of these. I guess my one disappointment is that it is a little bit bigger. It's a little bit taller. It's definitely thicker. It's about maybe 50% maybe 30-40% thicker, something like that. It actually weighs almost the same. It doesn't weigh significantly more, which is, I guess, a nice thing. This thing is 20 amp hours versus 16, which is definitely nice. And the flashlight is a single high power LED as opposed to the array of LEDs. So it's a little more of a focused beam as opposed to kind of an area coverage. Has 2 different power modes and a blinking and off. So there we go. Very nice. I've already tested it out, charged it up. It charges much faster. It charges other things, much like my cell phone or anything else. It's very nice. So 2 thumbs up there. It also comes with a couple of very nice high power USB-C cables. I haven't tested these yet. I presume they can handle the high power PD mode, no problem. I haven't tested the data transfer rate though. If these things honestly cannot do the full speed of the other cables that I bought, I'm going to throw these away and replace them because, again, once you have an assortment of USB-C cables scattered around the house, how do you know which ones can do what? So I'm trying to standardize as much as possible. Moving on to flashlights. So when I go camping, I always take a big Bear Club mag light with me, but also I always like to have a nice quality pocket flashlight that is rugged and waterproof. And because previously, my old flashlight, it wasn't rechargeable at all. Now I've upgraded to the Fenix BD40R version 2. It's a fantastic little flashlight. Aluminum frame, of course. Nice kind of pocket hand size. It's got kind of a rotary switch dial here for turning the flashlight on to multiple power settings. The highest level is so ridiculously bright that my hand instantly feels warm underneath this beam's power. It is insanely powerful, which is pretty cool. It's not a focusable beam, which is kind of disappointing a little bit, but I mean, realistically, that is so much light that it'll just light up the area when necessary. It's got a little kind of a rubber cap area right here to open up the charge port. Or you can actually just unscrew it and take out the 5,000 milliamp hour battery inside. And there you go. Again, PD fast charging flashlight to go with the rest of the kit. Also comes with a red filter. You know, I've heard recently, and I don't know if this is true or not, I've heard that the red filter, of course, everyone knows the red filter keeps you from losing your night vision. But I heard from a YouTube video from somewhere that also using a red light will keep insects from being interested in your light. Is that true or not? We're gonna find out. It's only a matter of time before there's mosquitoes swarming around or moths or something. And I'm kind of curious if the red light is not going to attract them. That'll be really nice when trying to, clean up after dinner and climb up into the tents and stuff and essentially not bring the mosquitoes in with us as much as possible. Next, we go back to power bricks. So Santa Claus actually brought this for me. I guess she overheard my fevered mutterings about USB-C and power bricks and whatever. And so she found this, and it's a fantastic little device. It has 10,000 milliamp hours. So that's only half the capacity of this huge brick. It's like, it's like 1/3 the size for only half the capacity. So it's really quite compact and energy dense. And it's USB-C, PD, both charging and discharging. So it's a great little power brick. It's not waterproof. It's not rugged, but it is a hand warmer. And it works fantastic. At low power mode, it'll run all day long and keep your hands nice and toasty warm. And if you crank it up to full power, it goes up to some crazy, like 130 degrees Fahrenheit, and it gets too hot to touch. It's and presumably all the electronics inside it and the battery are designed to handle that heat. Again, great little compact 10,000 milliamp hour USB-C power brick. If you don't need the flashlight, if you don't want the solar stuff, if you don't care about being waterproof, and you just want something nifty and cool, or hot, there you go. So other bits of USB-C-ness on my desk here. The remote for my DJI Mavic 2 Pro, USB-C charging, which is fantastic. My Pixel 5 cell phone, of course, USB-C. Use this for videos at various times and stuff. And it's USB-C PD, so it actually charges, I think it's 18 watts, which is great. Charges nice and quick from all these various charging methods. Our GoPro, so this is the Hero 8. We haven't upgraded to the 9 yet. The 8's been nice. It's been good. And even though the battery only lasts 1 hour, it's still great for doing selfie cam kind of stuff, as well as other kinds of work. And also, we have a little auxiliary light. Again, it's got a USB-C charger on the side. Turn it on here. It kind of slides in a slot, and that's how we do our little talk to the camera kind of stuff. So that works pretty well. And the GoPro battery charger, of course. So this is a dual battery charger for the GoPro. It is USB-C. This kind of lives in the cup holder in the car, and we kind of rotate the batteries through. I mean, hell, technically, this Dell laptop charger is USB-C, right? 65 watts, actually. I don't think any of this will take 65 watts, but it's all compatible. It all freaking works. I've got also a charger over there for a Samsung Chromebook. Again, USB-C makes my life so much easier. Now, I think one piece that I've been able to think of so far that really isn't going to be migratable soon are these lanterns. We love these lanterns, these little pop-out lanterns. These are mini USB, so I guess I do still need a mini USB cable to charge these things when we're on the trail. I don't know. I haven't searched and looked to see if there's any newer, but these are so cheap. These are designed to be so inexpensive that the modern USB-C technology might not really fly for these guys for a while. But I'll do some searching and see what I can do, because I really want to minimize the cable madness that is in our lives when we go camping. Now, one last cool thing that I got from Santa Claus, just for giggles here at the end of the video. Check this out. I did not even know these existed. Look at that. Kit Kat Dark Mint. Oh my God. Dark chocolate with mint. And not, if you go Google it, you'll find some stuff that shows like a chocolate layer on the bottom with like a mint layer on top. No. That's crap. Don't do that. These are only reliably found at the moment that I can find on Cost Plus World Market. And they're actually imported from Dublin, Ireland. And oh my God, they are so good. It's like, Thanks for watching, everybody. Again, links to everything in the video description down below. Take care.